Happy New Year, everybody. I was just thinking about what I should say, because I know it's not a Sunday, and I know I'm not dancing. Feeny does say hi. He's also really looking for attention this morning. So if he comes in out of flame like usual, just asking for attention, it looks like my thoughts are elsewhere. It's probably because I'm petting him while talking to you. But, anyways. This past year was hard. I did student teaching. I had a car, lost it, started riding the bus. I went through a couple of different jobs, saw my friends go through a lot of heartbreak. And a lot of good things too. Everything that I needed this year, the big man provided it. I'm at a new school. I get to work with special ed kids in this coming year. And it just, I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. I'm about to be 30, which is amazing because it means that I've survived 30 levels on this planet. And when I get to eternity, I'll have what is it called? Yes, invincibility for the rest of my life. Well, eternity. It's not life, but you know what I mean. Eternal life. I will have ultimate Mario stars for life, and it's gonna be great. You know what I mean. The point is, with all of this, is that God will bring you to exactly where you need to be. And I've also seen healing this year and renewal of not only myself but other people. He wants to play. I've seen myself being able to provide for some people while also having to accept a lot of provision for myself. And that's not always easy. You see, some of us grow up with this conflict of needing help, genuinely needing it, but not being able to ask, because that's how we've been raised. Others have been taught you're supposed to ask for everything. And growing up with the conflict of that interest, it makes it a very humbling year when you have to ask for everything under the sun, basically, in order to make it through. That's why when I was at the beginning of the school year, one of my friends at my previous school was handing out little cards with Bible verses on it. And I knew that I got the sense that I was going to be in a season. She just texted me. Going to be in a season where I needed God's provision. It wasn't oh yeah, maybe this is all going to be good. Guns and Roses and happy times. No, I was student teaching as an adult that's unpaid. I love it. I loved it, but it was rough, bro. So the one that she gave me, the one that I picked out, was Isaiah 58:11. And on the card that she gave me, it said, "Where God guides, He provides." But the actual verse goes a little bit more in depth than that, so I'm going to find it quickly for you. And I might jump back on later to like be more positive. But yeah. Let me see. I just got the sense that some people, yeah, might need to hear this. Yes, Feeny, you're important too. We all love you. Love you, darling. Okay, go play with your toy. Alright, so Isaiah 58:11. The Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail. And that does boil down to where He guides, God provides. But I like the context of being built as well. And that's kind of lost in that, on that little card, because this past year I got the sense that I was supposed to grow. And part of that growth is being built by God to do, and be, to do the things I'm going to do in this next year and be who I'm supposed to be. People look at Christians and they're like, oh yeah, as soon as I become a Christian, life's going to be easy because God's going to handle it, right? Not necessarily. In fact, it's the opposite. We promise that we're going to have trouble. But He says, take heart, for I have overcome the world. And I will look up that verse because it just came into my mind, and I'm sorry that I don't have a good reference for it right now. Now it's somewhere in the Gospels because Jesus said it. But anyways, the point is, 2025 was a hard year, but it was also a year of great blessing for me and my family. And yes, for you too, Feeny. You got tons of treats and love, didn't you? Yes, you did. Yes, and I know you want me to play. Come here, Mr. Feeny Houdini. Come here. I don't know if you can see him or not. Now he doesn't want to play. He just wants to chew on it. Huh? No? Is that how you're going to do me? Okay. Anyways, Dachshunds. What are you going to do? He's a dog. I've been watching this Italian on YouTube, so sorry. This next year, I don't really have a goal other than becoming a teacher, full-fledged, pass my test. I don't have a resolution. I just have this sense that God's going to do what He's going to do. And we all better be ready for it because it's going to be a lot of fun. I feel like His promises are going to come through. And maybe. Things might just get crazy in the best way ever. You never know. So, Happy New Year. Here's to all the craziness of 2025 being out of the way, and all the newness and excitement, this utter joy for 2026 coming in. The people who hung out with me yesterday, I might not have exuded, well, I know, sorry, I didn't exude all of this, because I was stressed out, on the last day of the year. But God took care of that too. So, I love you guys, and I just pray that this is encouraging going into the next year. Even if last year was hard, this year doesn't have to be that way. God bless. Love you. Bye.